Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. Fear of rejection can't keep you held down because the only thoughts in control of your life are your own. Let's get right into it. Fear of rejection. They may not invite you out. They may not want to go out with you. They may not hire you. They may not want you to be their friend. They may not accept you after you open your big fat mouth and let all that truth out of it. They may not want to associate with you after you speak how you feel. Or you say what's on your mind, and seeing them, what you said would make that the last time. It doesn't matter. Fear of rejection. Who needs it? You don't need to be fear of rejection. If you get rejected, there's nothing to fear. That person can't handle you. All right? When it comes down to rejection, and it's nothing that you've done to make yourself rejected, nothing nothing hygiene. All right, nothing appearance wise, you're not being delusional with yourself as far as what you're trying to get. All right, you wouldn't go play in the mud and then go step to someone and be like, hey, how are you doing today? Unless you had a biker rally or a monster truck rally or something like that, or a football game and it's a cheerleader, then hey, that's appropriate. But there are certain things that are just inappropriate for certain places in certain cases. So there are certain times and certain places where rejection is imminent. It's going to happen. All right. You can't go to a place where it's like no shoes, no shirt, no service. And you go in there barefoot and shirtless and wonder why you get rejected. None, we're not talking about those type of rejections. We're talking about when people aren't feeling you because of you feeling you. All right, maybe you said something, maybe you felt a special way about a special someone or a special subject or a special topic. Maybe you had to speak what was on your mind and the person just did not like it. You have to get over the fear of rejection. Say what's on your mind. Speak your piece. Say how you feel. All right. If something is taking place and you're not okay with it and you're afraid, oh, they may not like me. Oh, they may not want to be my friend. Oh, they're not going to talk to me anymore. I'm not going to be able to hang out with everyone. Oh, I'm not going to be in the group anymore. Oh, my coworkers won't talk to me anymore. Who cares? You're going to be all right. If the people that don't want to talk to you don't want to talk to you, guess what? It's going to be somebody else that'll come along shortly after. You don't need to have fear of rejection. If they don't want to be a part of you or what you have going on, you are going to have to accept that, and it's a part of life. Sometimes people will like you. Sometimes people want to be a part of what you have going on. Other times you're just not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay too. Some people don't like tea. Some people aren't healthy. All right, some people don't like tea at all. All they drink is all they drink is what do they call that stuff? Energy drinks or something. That's all they drink. They monster it up. All right, then they don't like tea. They don't have tea. They just monster it up. Or organs collapsing and everything, just monstering it up. All right, but you like tea. You on the healthy side of things. All right, you are healthy. All right, you like to be on the helpful side. All right, so it is what it is. If people are going to reject you, it's a part of life. If you have an idea, if you have an idea, you have a product, it's your baby, it's your pride and joy. Or you done birthed this thing, you done watch it come from an idea to an actual tangible thing, and you think it's the best thing in the world, and you show it to people, and guess what? Bah, bah, false. They hate it. They don't like it. They laugh at you. They say, whoa, that sucks. You need to go back to the drawing board. The only person that's going to like that is your mama. Ain't nobody else going to like that. What are you doing with that? All right. There are certain people in life that will love everything that you do. And then there are certain people that will keep it real with you, and you're going to get rejected. And that's okay. It's a part of life to be rejected. You rather have somebody tell you what they don't like, keep it real with you, be honest with you. And, if somebody doesn't like your music, hey, it doesn't mean you suck. It means that person doesn't like your music. Somebody doesn't like the shoes you created. It doesn't mean you made some horrible shoes. Believe it or not everybody liked Jordans when they first came out. People told Michael Jordan, they said, who's going to wear those? Then he put them on and started wearing them, and everybody wanted to wear those. And now Jordan is the popular brand that it is today. But if MJ listened to those people and was like, you know what? Nobody likes these. I'm not going to put these out. Man, sneakerheads would be losing their mind right now. Our MJ would not be a household name like he is. He wouldn't be as successful. He would have had, maybe he'd have did golf or something, or baseball. Who knows? He'd probably ventured off into something else, but we wouldn't have the iconic shoe like the Jordan. And every other iconic item, every other iconic movie, every other iconic piece of whatever, music, clothing, art, people had to go through rejection. So when you're doing something that you love to do, you may love it. You may think it's the best thing in the world, but the person that you need, the person's approval you need may hate it. And not to say you need their approval overall, but it may be the head executive, it may be the head investor, it may be Mr. or Mrs. Moneybags, and they may not like what you got going. They may, hey, we don't like that. We want to work with that guy over there. His design is better. Don't take that to heart. If they don't like your design, they're not wasting your time. If they're telling you, hey, we don't like this, contact us in a couple months. We'll see what you have next. Don't take that to heart. Take those couple months, take some time off, relax, get your thoughts together, start to envision certain things, start to, use the visualization techniques I talk about in this video. See yourself creating something that people will like. See yourself creating something that you will like. You can see yourself being congratulated for achieving a certain goal, which is a technique to bring certain things into reality for yourself. People who want to quit drinking, people who want to quit smoking cigarettes, people who want to quit other habits, eating habits. Maybe you eating ice cream all the time. Maybe you eating sweets all the time. Maybe you eating salty foods, whatever it is you want. Maybe you want to watch less TV and go exercise. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you don't want to do or you don't want taking place, all you have to do is close your eyes, enter into a calm state, and see someone congratulating you for stopping whatever it is you don't want to continue doing anymore. And that will allow a person to be able to get over whatever it is they feel they're addicted to, or whatever they feel they can't stop or can't do, or whatever it is they have going on. All right, but that's with anything, just a sidebar. But even down to creating something. If you got rejected because they don't like it, see yourself putting out something irresistible. See yourself putting out the hottest. See yourself putting out the best. See yourself being able to put out a design that can't be turned down by the human mind. All right, see yourself being able to put out a design that's extremely rare and hard to find. See yourself putting out a design that's going to make you the GOAT, the greatest of all time. All right. It doesn't matter if people reject you. So most of the best people get rejected. Michael Jordan was rejected. I believe he was rejected from the one of the college teams he tried out for, and then he got picked up by another team. And excuse me if this isn't his story, but I believe this was Michael Jordan. All right, I believe he went to try out for a certain team. He got rejected. He either tried out again or went to try out for another team, and then he got selected. All right, I may have got that totally wrong. It may have been totally off with that, but there are stories like that, all right, where people get rejected. They go try somewhere else because they didn't give up. And now, instead of being rejected, they got what? Selected. If you want to get selected, there's going to be some type of rejection that you have to go through when what you're trying to get to is worthwhile. All right, I'm not talking about rejection in terms of females and stuff like that. If you have a fear of rejection when it comes to females, that's a normal fear to have, but you're going to have to get over that. And if you're getting rejected by females, or if you're getting rejected by the opposite sex, it's something that you may need to change about yourself. It's nothing you need to be hard on yourself or beat yourself up about. Oh, someone doesn't like me. Who cares if that person doesn't like you? That person doesn't have good taste. That's what you need to know. That person doesn't have good taste. All right. So don't be afraid of being rejected. Say what you want. Speak what's on your mind. All right. Be the type of person that you want. If people aren't going to accept you for who you are, if people aren't going to accept your ideas for what they are, oh, that's okay. Oh well, that's okay. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, them Yeezy shoes. Do you know how many rejections Kanye got on them sneakers, man? Them shoes look crazy still to this day. Shout out to Kanye, one of my favorite people in the whole entire world as far as music, artistry, creation. This man went from sampling beats to sampling rubber for shoes. Yo, what type of rubber we gonna use for the sole today? Kanye doing it all. But the thing is, he had to go through it. If you listen to Kanye, if you know Kanye's story, and you've been rocking with him since The Wire and the Lost Tapes, oh yeah, the Lost Tapes. I said it, the Lost Tapes. The Lost Tapes. Okay, I'm talking about way back. If you've been right, Kanye been through some things. He's been going through some creative pain, trying to birth his ideas and create his reality. All right, and all creative, innovative geniuses go through that pain era where it's like nobody's messing with you. Don't nobody think your ideas are worth anything. People will mess with you one way but won't mess with you the other way. They said Kanye could make beats, but he shouldn't pick up a microphone ever again. They told Kanye to never rap. They said, yo, you should stick to making beats and not rapping. They said that is not your thing. They told Kanye, you are not a rapper. They told Kanye that. They said you can make beats, but you shouldn't rap on them. Did he believe them? You already know the answer to that. Kanye not gonna believe anybody but Kanye. And look where it got him. Because he understands that he has God in him. That's the whole Jesus thing. But people misconstrued that. And what the thing about that was people misconstrued that, and people don't understand that the world is a stage. People don't like the where Kanye and other people are at. They understand the world is a stage. They'll say whatever, however, just to keep their name in tabloids, to keep their face on the TV screen, to keep their name in the air of things, in people's mouths. All right, he understands that. But the thing is, when people create, when people make things, rejection is inevitable. It's going to happen. People are going to reject you. People are going to tell you, hey, we don't like that. You got to come back with something hotter. You got to come back with something better. Don't give up. Don't have fear. If someone likes something that you're doing, good. If they don't, oh well. Don't be afraid to keep producing. Don't be afraid to keep being creative. Don't be afraid to keep being you and trying out different things. One style doesn't work, try out another style. They don't like this style, try out another style. They don't like this print, this fabric, try out another one. They don't like your collar shirts, make some shorts. They don't like your shorts, make some t-shirts. They don't like your t-shirts, hey, make some pants. Whatever you gotta do, make some hats, something. You have to keep going until you strike gold. And this is why I tell people to never give up, because the process of not giving up, you're going to find your niche. If you don't give up, you're going to find your niche. You're going to find what you can do. What you're going to find what's you. When you find what's you get to find your groove. You get to fine tune your groove. You get to go with the flow and go with the current instead of going against it. Like, what do you think when people are like, oh, yeah, I'm on my wave, I'm riding my wave? They're trying to ride my wave. They're talking about your wave of energy because you now know what you are supposed to do. You figured out what you're good at. You put enough time into it, and now you can do that thing. It's like Muhammad Ali boxing. It's like Joe Frazier boxing. It's like, what's that man's name? Um, Floyd Mayweather boxing. He like, man, Floyd Mayweather. It's like poetry in motion watching certain people hit that punching bag. It's like poetry in motion, and you want whatever it is you do. After you get rejected, after you take your rejection on the chin like a true soldier, you want to be like, yo, I got rejected, whatever. Let me keep going, man. Screw them, screw what they think, screw their rejection, nothing personal. But as far as you and what you got to do, screw them, because you have to keep going, and your attitude has to overrun whatever they said. Your attitude has to supersede whatever they said. You can't let whatever they say get into you and you take it personal and you internalize it. If they don't like what you're doing, that's okay. Man, they're like Pharrell with the Neptunes, man, those like them beats he first started putting out, people wasn't rocking with Pharrell like that. People wasn't rocking with Pharrell like that. He started making all them space computer game type beats. I loved them. Shout out to Pharrell. I was playing the Neptunes with the Star Wars game. I was in my own little alternate universe playing Star Wars. a game in space listening to the Neptunes. That's what I did to be as creative as I could at that time. But I always would find a way to overcome rejection. Whether I was talking to someone I thought was, cool and they didn't want nothing to do with me. Whatever. I'm still the stuff. I'm still the sugar honey iced tea, even if she don't like me. I'm still the greatest. I'm still the best. And that's how I feel about myself. And that just transferred into everything. But it eventually transferred into me not even pursuing certain things because I'm so cool, it's gonna come to me. I'm so fly, it's gonna come to me. I feel so good about myself, it's gonna come to me. I'm gonna work on me so much to where I can magnetize me an opportunity, any kind of opportunity. Straight up magnetized. The fear of rejection can't keep you held down if you don't allow it. Don't be held down by the fear of rejection. Who cares if people don't like you? Who cares if people don't like you? Who cares if people don't like what you do? Somebody's going to like it. Somebody's going to like you. All these people, you tell me whatever amount of billion people plus in this world, somebody gonna like you. And with the powers that be and the technology that we're blessed to have today, it's probably gonna be more than someone. You gonna find some someones that like you. You gonna find some someones that appreciate what it is you got going on. So it is what it is. Oh well, they don't like you. Hey, life goes on. Life goes on. Don't bury your dream because of rejection. Don't bury your ego in the dirt because of rejection. Don't let these people beat you down. You're somebody. You're still big whoever. You're still big business. All right? You're still pressure. You're still the best you could ever be. You're the best around and nothing's ever gonna get you down. You're the best around and nothing's ever gonna get you down. Anybody's ears that's bleeding, hey, your problem, not mine. All right, y'all know y'all know where I'm at with the vocals. Anyway, you're the best around. Don't let rejection get you down. All right, rejection is what it is. It's rejection. A no that is hard for somebody to take because they're deeply invested in whatever it is they're trying to accomplish. Druuill's definition of rejection: a person not being able to take a no for whatever it is that they are deeply invested in. Take that no. Take that no and embrace it. Embrace that no. Appreciate that no. All right? Take that no and allow it to build character in you. And no, I'm not saying approach 1,000 women until you get a yes. No, we rebuke that spirit on this channel. But what I am saying is, when it comes to something worthwhile, not saying women aren't worthwhile, but pursuing them and thinking it's going to change your life is crazy. Anyway, what I am saying is this: men and women prioritizing your time and your goals and not focus on the rejection, but focused on your next selection. That's going to get you somewhere. Forget the rejection. Focus on your next selection. Okay, this job doesn't want me. Instead of me dwelling on that, I'm going to focus on all the jobs that do, because I know there are some jobs out there that want me, that not only want me but need me. I know there's somebody out there that needs my services. They don't want me to cut their grass. They're not going to give me some business. Well, guess what? Somebody will give me some business. They don't want my music. Well, guess what? They said I can't make a beat. Well, hey, somebody will let me lay the drums. Somebody will let me make the hi-hats. Somebody will let me add this. Somebody will let me add that. Somebody will let me sample the one part. Somebody will let me pick out the kick. Somebody will, whatever it is you got to do. I don't care if you doing the smallest, itsy bitsy, tiniest thing. If you can get your foot in the door, that's a breakthrough for you. I don't care if you're taking out the trash at your dream job. That's better than somebody sitting around just saying, "Hey man, don't you know I want to be this? Hey, don't you know I want to do this with my life?" You better take the trash out at that dream job. You better mop them floors at that dream job. You better go to that place of business and take whatever position they have open at your dream job. if you're gonna get rejected, and I'm not taking shots at the ladies or anything, but what I am saying is, and ladies should agree with this, that men, I'm a man. Men can use their time more wisely than getting rejected by 1,000 females. All right, people should use their time more wisely than getting rejected by a person. All right, you shouldn't be worried about rejection of a person, whether they like you or not. That's just a part of life. But what you should be, if you want to if you want to have if you're going to have rejection in your life, what I'm saying is make it some rejection that's worthwhile. Make it some rejection poor. Make it some rejection for a projection. You want to be rejected to sooner or later be projected. That you want that rejection to be a slingshot. They just pulling you back, 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 and then bow, you're gone. Shout out to my homie Neon, because I know someone, and my friend Neon told me that what I learned from Neon is that in order for an arrow to get projected, it got to get pulled back. Sometimes those rejections are you getting pulled back. Sometimes you got to get pulled back to get projectile forward, to get that projectile motion going. Sometimes did y'all just hear what I just said? Look at God. Did you just hear what God just used me to say? Sometimes you got to get held back in order to have some motion in your life. Sometimes you got to get held back in order for some direction to take place. In order for some direction, maybe there might have to be some rejection. In order for some projection, there might have to be some rejection. You might have to get rejected. That anger might make something come out of you that you never knew was there. That anger may make you make that beat that slaps. That anger may make you make that sandwich that slaps. When somebody tells you didn't do it right the third time and you're not gonna give up, and it's do or die, and ain't nobody gonna die, because hey, shoot, you just trying to be successful. You trying to kill the game. You ain't trying to kill a brain. Okay. um Man, if they tell me no one more time, that you want to take that attitude like, man, if what they told me no, watch what I do with this. I'm gonna take this no and turn it into a straight glow. I'm gonna take this no and turn it into whoa. That's what you do. You take that no and turn it into whoa. Like that little girl asking her auntie if she got to go to work. Auntie, why are you in the bathtub? You got to go to work again? Whoa. You want somebody little like that, to be like, they told you no again, and you still about to go and do it again? Whoa. That's how you got to look at life. You got to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. They could reject you all they want. They might as well call you Reject Ronnie, Reject Ronisha, because you just gonna keep coming back. They can reject you all they want, but they not gonna get rid of you. You like the West Nile virus. You like like the flu. When it comes to you, you like the flu. You just keep coming back. You just keep coming back until even you just keep coming back, because it's all, who knows when your season's going to be. So you just keep coming back, in season, out of season, it don't matter. You going to get your season. All right. But rejection, that's nothing. The real fear you should have is to be so afraid of rejection that you give up. You should fear giving up, not rejection. Don't fear somebody's opinion. Don't fear somebody telling you no. You want people to tell you no. You want to get enough no's until it turns into a yes. Les Brown said, if I get enough no's, it's going to turn into a yes. You want to get so many no's that you sooner or later, you could predict a yes is coming. Why you feel so good today, bro? I just got told no 1,073,000 times. Holla at me. Yes is coming. It has to. They just told you no 5 minutes ago. Yes, they did. But bro, odds that yes is coming. I don't gamble, but I will take a chance and a risk on my life. when it comes to me going after this goal, and when it comes to me being able to accept rejection, because I don't care. I don't care if I don't have the connection. I don't care if I don't have the connection for I don't care if I have the connection, or I don't care if I have the complexion. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if I have the connection. I don't care if I have the complexion. I don't care about the rejection. All I know is that if I keep putting one foot in front of the other, I'm gonna get to where I need to go, rejected or not. And I'm allow that rejection to be my projection. I'm allow the rejections to